I said I was going to pick up exactly where we left off. I don't remember exactly where we left off. But now then I got this one ex. This one ex. He was just like, you can come stay with me. We can be together, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, after like a few years of that, of him just always saying that, I'm like, yeah, maybe he actually like really loves me, you know? And I'm like, or is he just trying to see if like his magic can work and he can like manifest me back into his life and all this weird shit because he's into like the occult kind of. That's at least how it seemed. Like, I don't know how I heard this, but I just did whatever I could to get it off my face because I feel like these braids were just on their last leg. I kind of want to touch them up or maybe add some braiding hair to them. I don't know. I did them like a week ago, so I wore them down for most of it. They were super cute. Throughout my hair got to relax and into its natural state. So it's not bad at all about the braids. But tonight, y'all, I was so tired. I like don't know how I even got the energy to even show up to work. Big part of me just like want to call out. I've never called out for the shop before, so you know, I'm glad that I did it. But yeah, basically, what was I gonna say? Basically, with that ex, I just got to the point where I was like, you know what, like, do you, like, who is your God? For the last couple times that we've had contact, I was just asking, like, these are the pants that I have on, by the way. I got these on Amazon when I was applying for the police department out here, and I didn't get hired because of this tattoo thanks to my ex. So, because apparently he's in a gang, and they felt like I omitted that information when I literally told them who my ex was and told them that he was in the gang. Like, bitch, I told y'all. How did I omit the fact? And I told y'all. And then when I wrote them and asked them, like, what was omitted when I gave you guys the information? They just never responded. So that kind of sucked. But because I literally invested money in like going to their interviews and just like getting to the interview and going for the test and the psychology exam and acuplacer or not the acuplacer or the acuplacer. I forget what it was called. It was like an exam. But yeah. Who else has like OCD to the point that you even fold your plastic bags? Like stuff is trash. I still like make it organized. Can anybody relate? But yeah, and it's crazy how like bad situations and haters, it just make you want to just shit even harder. Like, okay, like bitch, I'm not gonna quit. I wanted to quit my job so bad tonight. Like so bad, and I didn't, you know, I didn't even leave when they told me like go outside or like get out of the kitchen and all this shit. I grabbed my purse because I was like, you know what if they try to be like, no, fuck you, fuck your purse. Like they're like erratic sometimes, so I was like, let me like take my purse with me, and I just sat on the patio, and then the security, he was like talking to me or whatever to get my side of the story and what happened, whatever. And I told him like I'm just gonna wait for my ride outside, like by the curb. And he was like, no, come back in, get your ass back in here. Like come back in here. You don't have to do that. Like I was like, I don't want to request to get paid until I'm not supposed to get off till 5:30. Like I don't want to just leave and like I'm still supposed to be on my shift or whatever. Like I definitely didn't quit. That's the damn point. I was trying to ride till all the way to the end. Shit. Because I didn't know, did they want me to come back in and help? I mean, I'm just so loyal. It doesn't make sense. Honestly, it's a problem. I'm learning how to shift that loyalty to the things that deserve it the most. Like my music, my YouTube channel, like my faith, my relationship with God. I can get so triggered. I ended up a little bit triggered after how I was treated tonight at work because I run into that a lot where people just think I'm so strong and I am, but like, don't just treat me like I'm nothing. Don't like forget to protect me too. Like when I'm doing all this stuff to protect you guys or like care about you guys, like don't forget to like care about me too. All these pants feel really nice. That's one thing I'll say about these pants. They're really I was surprised when I took these out the package tonight because I was like, damn, what am I gonna wear to work? I'm so tired. I took these out of that plastic wrap. I was like, damn, I put these on. I was like, I'm trying to be a little quiet because it's kind of early and I don't live in this home by myself. I was just like, damn, these feel really nice texture. Okay, Amazon. And yes, I do currently have an air mattress. It's like elevated super high off the floor, so it's not like an air mattress. It is technically, but I was also looking at beds recently on Amazon, like bed frames, where I was like, damn, I definitely want to get a bed, but then part of me, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to like invest too much in a bed because I feel like, I mean, I'm only gonna be living here for how long? And then like part of the reason I even stayed, I'm sorry, I have to pee. Let me actually. Okay, but yeah, part of the reason I even stayed in Georgia is I'm like, well, you do have this job full time, and you can make money there, and you know, I mean, where are you gonna go? Like, just stay here, work here. When shit like this happens at work, I'm like, why the fuck do I fucking work here? Why the fuck am I in Georgia? Like, fuck y'all motherfuckers. Y'all don't know who the fuck I'm talking to. Seriously. But yeah. Show y'all too. So yeah, I stayed loyal. Sorry, my sink is kind of messy. I have to clean that. But yeah, I guess I could take these out. It's not really necessary to have my hair pulled back. I didn't even have energy to get ready for it tonight, but I stayed all the way. I mean, the situation happened at the end. Yeah, I could have just walked off, but I felt like, why are you so fucking disrespectful to me? To the bitch from part one of the story. Like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to for real? Like, I'm not scared of you, bitch. Fucking lion ass snake bitch. See how pretty my hair is, even on the last leg of these braids? And I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I'm thinking about like, what's up, Jay? I'm thinking about keeping them in another week. Like I could wash them and then rebraid them, tighten them up, rebraid them, put some moisture back into them. But honestly, like my hair feels pretty good. I feel like my hair definitely needed this break from like straightening it or doing ponytails, doing like buns, doing like single lower braids and brushing all of this straight, straight, putting clip ins in my hair. The thing that takes the most hair, causes the most like hair loss for me is French braids. I feel like anytime I do French braids and then I take them out, there's just hair coming out. And I'm like, why is there so much hair coming out? And I don't even do them that tight. It's very interesting. This style, these braids, I don't think I've experienced any like hair loss. Hi, Adam. Or AI. So yeah. I guess I wanted to get on here to finish the story, but I think the most important thing for me to do right now would be to shower. Just take a shower. Probably not gonna wet my hair, but I'm definitely gonna take a shower. Um, oh yeah, the bed. I didn't order a bed because I felt like, or I haven't yet because I felt like, damn, you order a bed. I already ordered a desk, a chair, the air mattress. That was something I felt like, okay, you can get the air mattress and at least have something semi-comfortable to sleep on for now. Like I said, it's not on the floor. It's like an elevated air bed. Um, it's not uncomfortable. It's been okay for these past. I've had it for like 3 weeks basically. And I've been living here for 3 weeks. So I'm like, okay, this is getting the job done. Hi Dominique. I'm like, this will get the job done for right now. But I definitely started looking at beds a day or two ago. And I was like, okay, I mean, you don't want to just be on an air bed for 6 months. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna buy a bed? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a bed. In my head to myself, like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a bed. And I'm like, well, what are you gonna do when you move? Because I mean, are you gonna stay here for how long? And I'm like, I don't know how long. Is it gonna be a year? Is it gonna be less than a year? And then, like I said, I already invested in like the desk, the desk, the chair, because I was like, well, you need a desk and a chair to like do your work at, do your music at, do your live streaming. So I was like, okay, this is a good investment. I spent about 200. I want to say like $200 on those two items together, maybe like 250. So I was like, that's fair. Like that's not crazy. Like if somebody told me right now you can get a bed with a bed frame for like $100, I would have got that. Probably not over the air mattress because I still needed something to sleep on the very first night that I started living here. But I figured the air mattress, that was low-key kind of expensive. But I said, okay, this will at least get you through the next month, and then you can figure out how you want to finesse the bed situation. Because even if you move, when you move, you can always sell the bed. Even the air mattress, I feel you can sell if it's in a great shape and it's clean, or you could donate it or give it to someone. Like, as long as I don't just waste it, that's like probably my biggest concern. And then obviously the money. So I'm like, okay, well, you should give it like a month, figure out what kind of bed you want to do, and then either when I move, I could always literally move it, like get a moving truck, move it, ship it. Where am I gonna live after this? I don't know. But God said, don't worry about tomorrow because there's enough evil in the day for the day. Don't have to worry about tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna trust you, God. So I'm trusting in the Lord. I'm trusting in the Lord. I'm trusting in the Lord. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. As far as the rest of the story about what happened at work, I mean, pretty much fast forward. I don't know. I don't want to get back into that, y'all. I just need a shower and to relax. Like, that's it. I just guess I got back on here to finish the story, but I don't think it's happening right now. I think I just need to relax. Try to understand. He wants to be alone so he can process this to a point of understanding. Alone. He wants to be alone so he can process this to a point of understanding. Child. Too much. There's a whole bunch of bullshit going on up there today. A whole bunch of bullshit. But thankfully, I got some great food. I can eat some food. I can realize, how is this light already dead? Like, I thought this light had better, like, battery power, battery life. from a single charge. But you know what? This time I'm gonna charge it fully, and I'm gonna see how long this light lasts, how much battery life this light has. So I was told about this had more battery life than what it's been giving. Y'all, let me get off here, take me a shower, and relax. I ended up so frustrated on the inside that I cried at work on the patio. Nobody saw me except the head of security because he came and talked to me and he said, "What's your side of the story? What happened?" I told him what happened. I said, "The bitch asked me a question." I didn't say it like that. Told him the situation. Told him I only got the answer. Gave it back to her. She started popping off at me, being disrespectful, called me a bitch. Told me she knew how much. I don't think I got into all those details. I just told him what happened. He went back. He said, "I'll be right back." He came back. He said, "Everything that you told me, it lined up with everybody else's story that was back there." So I was like, okay. Because he said that she was trying to lie. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, everybody knows she's a bitch. You're important to us here. I was like, that's crazy. He just texted me like, that is so crazy confirmation. And I was like, who's important? Or something like that. And he was like, no, I said she's a bitch. Everybody knows she's a bitch. And I was like, oh yeah. And he said, you're important here. And I started getting emotional because I was so frustrated and I haven't been feeling important there. I've been feeling walked on and disrespected. I'm super confused about that. Like, one of the higher ups told me, you don't have the authority to do that. And I said, I know. That's why I didn't even make my face like that. I just said, I know. That's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you. If I thought I had the authority to do that, I would have not gave a fuck. I would have fucking came to you. Like, don't treat me like that. Because I never see, it's weird. I don't see certain people get treated that way, but then I get treated that way. I'm a little confused right there. That's why I'm trying to figure out how the fuck can I go back into that job. Because being mistreated, y'all. But I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna try to just replace. I don't know. Just like damn. But yeah, I got emotional because I was like, damn. I needed to hear that, motherfucker. But y'all, let me go ahead and get up off here, man. Because I'm not really doing much on here. Hopefully, I get back on here with a reading or something like that. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I got some cake. I got some ice cream. I got some mac and cheese, bitch. I'm about to lay in this bed and motherfucking relax. Period. .com. Some bullshit, dude. Yeah, because I'm tired of getting treated like shit. That's why. Hi, Janae. Yeah, because I'm tired of getting treated like shit. Fuck. Duh. Some bullshit, dude. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna talk to you later.